Alright, picture this. You're walking down the street, minding your own business, when bam, you lock eyes with a fucking Neanderthal. And let me tell you, this dude is built. Like gym bros today would sell their souls for his genetics. We're talking thicker bones, a barrel chest, and muscle density that makes modern humans look like goddamn toothpicks. Oh, and guess what? They also had bigger brains than us. Yeah, let that sink in. A prehistoric caveman had a bigger brain than you. But that's just the start. Today, we're diving into why Neanderthals were absolute freaks of nature. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll either want to be one or pray you never meet one in a dark alley. First things first, Neanderthals were strong as shit. Like, if you put one in a modern gym, he wouldn't just be lifting weights. He'd be lifting the fucking gym. Their bones were so dense that if they punched you, you wouldn't just break a rib. You'd break your goddamn lineage. They could easily deadlift over 600 pounds, and that's just casual hunting strength. Scientists believe they could one-arm curl a grown man. That's not science, that's a fucking superpower. Oh, and don't even think about outrunning one. Because even though they were shorter than us, their legs were fucking tanks. Imagine a dude built like a grizzly bear, but with the sprint speed of an Olympic athlete. Yeah, you're not getting away. Okay, but what about their brain? I mean, we evolved past them, right? So we must be smarter than them. Well, kinda. Their brain size was actually bigger than ours. They had crazy problem-solving skills. Dude could make weapons out of bones before we even figured out how to wash our asses properly. They lived in brutal Ice Age conditions, where just waking up meant fighting off a fucking saber-toothed tiger. Some scientists believe they might have had a different kind of intelligence. Less about society, and more about instincts and survival. So yeah, you might know how to file your taxes, but could you kill a mammoth with a stick? Didn't think so. Speaking of hunting, these guys ate like fucking god. We're talking about a meat-only diet. They ate 2 to 3 times more calories than a modern human. That's like 5,000, 7,000 calories a day. And they weren't snacking on granola bars. They were eating entire goddamn animals. Oh, and they even cooked their food. That's right. Neanderthals were out there meal prepping before it was cool. And if food was short, they had no problem eating each other. Yep, straight up cannibalism. So if you ever time travel back to the Ice Age and see a Neanderthal looking at you funny, you're probably next on the menu. Now let's talk about the absolute fuckery of their sex lives. Listen, I know what you're thinking. Who the hell was out here fucking Neanderthals? Well, your ancestors. That's right. If you're of European or Asian descent, you've got up to 4% Neanderthal DNA. Meaning somewhere down the line, some prehistoric human took one look at a Neanderthal and thought, damn, that's kinda hot. And these weren't just little flings, they were making babies. In fact, some scientists believe that Neanderthal genes are responsible for things like pale skin, red hair, and even depression. So yeah, if you've ever felt like you were built different, maybe it's because your great-great-great-great-great-grandma was into caveman dick. But here's the wildest part. Neanderthals probably didn't just disappear. A lot of people think we killed them off. Which, let's be real, is exactly the kind of shit humans would do. But new evidence suggests they didn't just die out, they bred out. They mixed with early humans so much that they just became part of us. So technically, Neanderthals never went extinct. They're still here. They're us. And honestly, looking at some of the dumbass shit people do today, I'd say there's still a lot of Neanderthal DNA running around. Alright, let's wrap this up. Neanderthals weren't just some dumb cavemen running around with clubs. They were stronger than us. They had bigger brains than us. They survived in conditions that would make us curl up and die in 2 seconds. They fucked their way into human history. And in some ways, they might have been better than us. So next time someone calls you a Neanderthal, take it as a fucking compliment. Now before you go, drop a comment telling me what part of this video fucked you up the most. Or just tell me how much Neanderthal DNA you think you have. Either way, engagement is engagement. Peace.